Have you ever seen photos that make you stop and stare? Well, some images of Anni-Frida might do just that. Over the years, she has appeared in pictures that are bold, revealing, and impossible to ignore. These photos show a side of her many people have never seen before. Today, we are going to explore some of these images. Do note we will look at them with respect and curiosity, and we will also try to understand why these photos created so much attention. By the end, you might see Anni-Frida in a completely new way. Anni-Frida, also known as Frida, is famous for her music and her style. But beyond her public life, she has also been photographed in ways that show her confidence and her personality. Some of these photos are striking because they are bold and simple at the same time. There is a charm in how she looks at the camera, and you can tell she knows how to express herself. But why do these photos attract so much attention? First, it is because they are rare. Not everyone gets a chance to see such personal moments of someone famous. When someone like Anni-Frida shares her life, even through photos, people feel a closer connection. Some of the images show her in simple clothes, but others show more daring outfits. The photos capture more than her looks. They capture her energy and personality. You can see confidence in her eyes and in the way she poses. Even though some pictures are more revealing than others, they all show her strong sense of self. When we look at these photos, it is important to understand the context. Many of them were taken during photo shoots, while others were shared for fans or magazines. The goal was never just to shock people. It was about showing who she really was, her beauty, her attitude, and her freedom to express herself. Anni-Frida's approach to these photos is interesting. She does not hide or pretend. She faces the camera directly, and that directness gives the images power. You can feel that she is fully aware of the attention, and yet she remains in control. That is part of why these pictures are so memorable. Another reason people keep talking about these photos is because of the artistry. The lighting, the poses, the angles, they are carefully planned to create a mood. Even if the photos show a lot of skin or bold outfits, they are not careless. Each photo has a story, whether it is showing confidence, playfulness, or creativity. It is also interesting to notice how her style has changed over time. Early photos often show a more classic approach, while later images experiment with bold colors and poses. This evolution reflects how she changed as a person and as an artist. The images give us a glimpse into her life, showing both her private and public sides. Many people have opinions about these photos. Some admire her for her bravery. Others think they are too revealing. But one thing is certain, these pictures spark conversation. They make people notice her personality, and they show that she was never afraid to express herself fully. What can we learn from these images? First, they teach us about confidence. Anni-Frida is not afraid to be herself, and that inspires others to embrace who they are. Second, the photos show the power of creativity. Whether in music, fashion, or photography, expressing yourself can leave a lasting impression. Finally, these images remind us that celebrities are human too. They have private sides, they have moments of fun, and they have times when they want to show themselves freely. The photos are a reminder that everyone has layers, and sometimes it takes courage to reveal them. So, when you see these photos of Anni-Frida, try to look beyond the surface. Notice the confidence, the creativity, and the personality shining through. Each image tells a story, and together, they give us a glimpse of a woman who lived life on her own terms. Whether you are a fan of her music or just curious about her life, these photos leave a lasting impression. They are a mix of boldness, style, and personality. And even decades later, they remind us that self-expression is powerful and unforgettable. Anni-Frida in these photos shows us something more than just beauty. She shows strength, personality, and a fearless sense of self. Keep looking, keep exploring, and remember that every photo has a story waiting to be discovered.